everybody, welcome to Yoga Express. I'm just going to make sure that we're live and then we'll get started. So find a spot on your mat, get comfy, get cozy. You know the drill. My name's Jen and we're going to spend a half hour together. All right, cool, we are live. All right, find a spot. I hope you're all doing well. All right, we're gonna spend 2 minutes together, nice and quiet. No talking, just breathing, okay? All right, let's take 3 slow breaths together. In and out. In and out. And in and out. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna start our class today standing up. All right, and we are gonna start in our nice mountain pose. Big deep breath in, big deep breath out. Bring those shoulders back, bring those arms back. Let's just turn and face one way. And then turn and face the other way. Come back to the center. We're still pulling back and down. Look down, stretch out the back of the neck. Release. Take one foot and just push it forward so you're feeling a stretch on the top of the foot. And then let's switch it out to the other side. Beautiful. And then the other way, bring those toes pointed up. So now we're feeling a stretch in the back of the calf. If you want to physically lean down, that's fine too. And come up and let's switch. Come on up. Let's bring those feet nice and wide. Bring those arms in front, and we're gonna go up and down. So we're squatting, and we're doing this little circle motion with the hands. So each arm is doing half the circle. And let's do this a little meditatively. So let's breathe in, going one way, and out the other. In and out. In and out. 2 more. In and out. In and out. Beautiful. Bring those toes in. Bring those heels in. Let's do it again. In and out. In and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Heels in, toes in, feet together. They don't have to be touching, but they need to be close, right underneath your hips, or maybe even a little closer. You decide. And let's do one more set of 4. Let's breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And breathe in and out. Beautiful. Come up on the toes, roll it back. Up on the toes, roll it back. Toes, roll. Toes, roll. Block foot. All right, coming sideways, bringing those arms up, lean back, swan dive forward. Let those arms hang. Chest on the knees, on the thighs. Roll it on up. Bring those arms up, back bend, swan dive down. Let it hang. Roll it up. Back bend. Swan dive down. And hold. Come on up. If you guess we're doing 4, you're right. Come on up. Lean back. Hold it here for a second. Swan dive down. And hold. And then roll it on up. Beautiful. Let's have one leg in front and one leg behind. We're going to just be in this nice little like forward lean motion. And I want you to twist that back leg so we're in a warrior one position. I want you to have your hips facing the same wall that this front foot is facing. And we're going to have our hands up. And I want you to lean forward a little bit. Shoulders back and down. Come on up. Let's go the other way. So turn those feet. Twist those hips, facing the same wall. Lean it forward. Arms up. And breathe. Beautiful. Bring those arms down. Come to the center. Lean it forward. Bend those knees. Let those arms hang. Let them arms swing. They can go forward or backward, left and right. They are super heavy. Arms going to swing all over the place. And then slowly roll it on up. Let's turn this leg towards that side wall again. Let's lean in. Make sure I can still see those toes and my knees tracking straight over that ankle. Let's bring those arms up into warrior 2. Let's go on down. Let's go the other way. Lean on in. Arms up. Come back in. Let's have our arms behind us. And let's lean forward. And relax that head. Relax that chest. Arms are behind us and up. This is uncomfortable. Take a different position. Let those arms go loose and slowly come on up. All right, let's go into some chair for today. So we're going to do a couple different chairs. We're going to do a regular chair. We're going to do a chair twist. And then we're going to do a chair on our toes and a chair twist on our toes. If you don't like it, don't worry. Just do the regular chair. No worries at all. And then guess what? If you don't want to do chair at all, maybe you just do a regular squat like we did before. Or you even have the opportunity to do whatever you want because this is your practice at home and you don't have to worry about anyone else looking at your form or your posture. Benefit and con of an at-home practice. Okay, so we're going to do the regular chair first. We're going to sit back on our heels. Our toes are going to be a little, not have to be up off the ground, but they have the ability to lift up off the ground if you so desired. Your hands are going to be in front as a counterbalance or up here, totally up to you. We're going to sit back and down and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Beautiful, or at least I hope so. We're going to do that again. This time we're going to twist. When I twist, I'm going to bring my back of my arm to the top of my thigh, and I make a fist, and I put that arm on top of it. Instead of doing this, it's more comfortable for my wrists, but you can pick which variation you want to do. All right, we're going to sit back, and we're going to hold. Let's begin for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If those arms hang, roll on up. You can shake out those legs. We're getting a little bit of work, a little bit of heat. Are we ready? Same thing, other side. Let's get into position and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms hang. Roll it on up. I'm going to give those quads a little bit of a stretch before we move on. I'm going to hold on for balance. I'm going to bring that leg back, grabbing onto the foot or to the ankle, knee pointing straight down. All right, I'm going to release. I'm going to do the other side. Same thing. All right, I'm going to release. Now I'm going to do those chair poses again. This time I'm going to do them on my toes. So the same concept, on my toes, sitting back. That's uncomfortable for you. Heels on the ground. No worries. We're still going to do the same 10 seconds though, regardless. All right, up on those toes and sit back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Ooh, that burns. All right, now it's going to be a little more challenging on the toes, adding in the twist. Maybe it's not challenging for you. I shouldn't make the assumption that it is, but it could be. But you also have that connection point of that arm to that leg, which seems to kind of support a little bit. Makes that connection, makes it a little easier mentally for yourself. So, on the toes, and let's twist for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Remember, if that's too much for you, come on the heels. You can also decide if you don't want to sit down as far. You can be in a higher chair. That's fine. Just as long as the right and left sides match. All right, last time, I promise, and then we'll head down to the ground. On the toes. Don't fall over. And twist for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll it on up. All right, let's bring those arms up. A little back bend if you want, and let's swan dive down. Bring those hands to the ground. Bring one knee back. Bring the other knee back. And we're just going to swing side to side. That's it. Wiggle that imaginary tail. And let's come to some cat-cows. When you get to your cow next, I want you to hold it. Really push those glutes and hips behind you, looking forward. And then come to your cat and hold it. Drop that head. Come to a nice neutral back. Take one leg, kick it back, calf stretch. Lift that foot, cross it back behind you. Glute, hip stretch. As always, you should feel good. There should not be pain associated with it. And if there is, you need to back off. Change your stretch. And release. Other side, push it back. Lift up, bring it back behind, push it back again. Release. Have a seat on your heels. All right, we're going to bring those hands behind and we're going to push our belly button up towards the sky, bringing those thighs up off the ground. Okay? And let's go and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. You can either do that again, or you can come on to your toes and tuck those toes under. And then we're going to reach back behind and grab onto those heels. So decide which one you want to do. No pressure for either one, just giving options. All right, let's lean back for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. All right, bring those legs to one side. Let's bring that forearm to the ground. Bring that arm up and over, shoulder on top of shoulder. open up a little bit more. So you're looking up and that top shoulder is behind the front shoulder. A little chest opener. All right, let's release. Switch it out other side. All right, on that forearm, up and over, shoulder on top of shoulder. And let's open up a little bit more. All right, beautiful. Sit on up. Let's cross one leg over the other. Crisscross applesauce style. And let's do a spinal twist. So opposite arm on opposite knee or thigh. And take this other arm and it goes right next to the spine. And we're twisting, we're sitting nice and tall. And release. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Twist. Mention this every once in a while if you feel there's an emotion that comes after you do yoga, or if you feel like your body makes some sounds with yoga that it maybe doesn't do normally. Come back to the center, embrace it, go with it. Lean forward. My body always makes creaks and groans and pops and bubbles and all sorts of noises with all these twists and motions that we're usually not doing on a regular basis, or at least not holding those poses for a regular basis. Bring those hands a little bit to one side. Like that chair pose on our toes with a twist. How often are you doing that in real life? Probably not very much. And to the center and the other side. Come back to the center. Come on up. Switch it out. Some people get emotional after a yoga practice. Like it kind of brings up something that they weren't thinking about, and now they're thinking about it. Lean forward. And that can be just as easy as you're concentrating on what you're doing. You're not concentrating on the spreadsheet you were doing before or anything like that, and it kind of just invites some stuff in. Hopefully reminding you that that's something you need to kind of mentally work through, and that's not to be anything major. Just little reminders of life. And come to the one side. And that may be laughing or crying or sneezing or anything. And then the other way. Come back to the center. Come on up. Bring those legs in front of you. And we're just going to spin them side to side. And let them drop to one side. And then to the other. So we're going to do this in this upright position, and we're going to do the same thing lying down. Come back to the center. On your back, please. And you can either cross one leg over and drop those knees to one side, or you can leave them just stacked. Just drop those knees. Hands can be on the hips, or if you want to involve the upper body, cactus arms. Come through the center. Other side. Come to the center, bring those knees out. Hands on the belly, let's do 5 breaths. Feeling it go in and out. And bring those knees together and straighten those legs for Shavasana. Now, if you want your sweatshirt back, this is the perfect time to grab it. Get yourself comfortable and then put yourself into a wonderful corpse or Shavasana position where we will end out our class today. 30 minutes just fly. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. If you want to stay here in Shavasana, please do. If you have to go eat lunch, have a meeting, pick your kids up from school, whatever it happens to be, let's bend those knees, roll onto one side, and use that top arm to push yourself up. Let's hold it here for a couple seconds. And slowly open our eyes. So for the next 2 Tuesdays, I am on call for the District Court of Concord to be a juror. So I will find out next Monday, and then Monday after that, if I obviously have to go in. And then depending on how long I have to stay, I may be back in time for yoga at 12:15. I may not. So if I am, I'd love to see you. Everything will be wonderful and good. If I will not be live, I will make a notification and have a recorded session pop up. But that's where I am doing my lovely civic duty in Concord, New Hampshire. So I will see you at some point next week, the week after, or the week after that. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.